Hey guys, Dan Sipping Cider, Mace Windu here. Jumping into this Necron deck we just drafted. The big highlight is we did get a 2 mil, and we got 2 Oberons they can bring back. 2 Lich Guards. It's I like this curve by the way. So I still like this curve. Against Swarmlord you can kill this Immortal. So I was wondering if I actually want to keep it. Maybe it's not right to keep the Immortal against
My necrodermis cannot be devoured.
my Necrodermis. Is that like what they call their bodies? Real talk though. Okay. Real talk in a second. First we gotta focus. Lord of the Storm. I mean, this Tesla's Mortar is not doing anything unless we do this next turn. But I don't see why I would do that. So, real talk, as I was saying, I'm pretty sure lore-wise, like, the Necrons are a huge problem for the Tyranid. Because the Necrons are they don't have any organic matter in them. It's just the spirit and the minerals of the rocks, I guess, or the technology. And like the Tyranid need like bioessence, which I think has to come from living things. So whenever Tyranid attack the Necron planet, they never are able to recoup any of their losses. I wonder if I should be bumping it, but I feel like our deck is really control based. We want to last till we get that tomb rolled off, so I just want to keep our life total as high as possible. I'm pretty lucky that they have not played anything these first few turns, though I guess we are pretty well equipped with our hero power to deal with whatever he would play. I think like the only weakness lore-wise that no, definitely. Ooh, Crypto Thrall or Technomancer. I think Technomancer.
Is it you most fear?
Technomancer, because if we play Crypto Thrall, he brings it down to 1 health, and then I play this on 5, that's my hope. And the 1 armor doesn't do anything with something that only has 1 health. Whereas this, a nice healthy 5 health with an armor is a pretty big deal. There is the argument to be made if we want to play this on 5, having the Vanguard to protect it is pretty sweet. I think I want to go for this. Tank 3. So like unlike most other synergy cards that are like I kind of dog on the arena that are like 4 or 5 mana do nothing. This is not actually doing nothing. Like the reduce your hero power by 1. Like the other things require synergy to be useful. Your hero power you have just as much as you would in a constructed deck, so it's like the same. The only thing you might have in a constructive deck that you wouldn't have here to synergize with that card is more board wipes, things to get back for the tempo you lose. That's why I was looking for this Curse of the Faerun so hard. but like the armor and the discount of the hero power are just in the arena as they are. That's my guess. Because I haven't played too much Necron. Dude, you take out the remnant. Wow. No respect. See, this is happening. One question is, what else? You could either do this plus reanimate this, or we could do this plus hero power. But the hero power is not doing a lot, so I think I'm gonna play this.
Time is fleeting until I
I
say
just realized my hero
otherwise.
power could do a lot if I also play this. We're kind of committed to this plan now. I'm still a little confused on how this card works, so it'll be interesting to see. Like, one thing I wonder is, like, if I attack with my Warlord, does the backlash damage go down to the Oberyn? Or is this just a weird save Vanguard for your hero, not for your other troops? In which case, it's just worse than Vanguard? I don't know. Hey, this is good. You just kill this and take out the remnant, yeah. This all up. We're doing pretty good. What? Why are you not taking out the remnant? Oh, sweet summer child. So optimistic. Alright, let's put a Vanguard in the way.
I must protect.
And why don't we put this here?
Remember.
So that the blast damage hits this instead of this. Though in hindsight, maybe we'd rather it hit this. So that way we get our blast. Oops. No. That's freaky. So at this point, you know, they attack in here, they kill both of these, they can attack here, kill this, but then they have a lot of remnants. They need something with blank or like some damage. Otherwise, yeah, I'm just gonna. Bring him back. Wow, and then they don't attack. They don't attack. Why did they not attack? Wow. Alright, well, let's get this value. Do we bring this down? I don't know what else I'm doing with this turn. I guess I could blind. Funnily enough, they actually have stealth units. Actually, I could have done this on the monologue. I forgot about that. Okay. Three, four. There's a cool card. I think there's actually a possibility of it being okay in draft. It's another one of those like synergy setup cards that normally are terrible. But with the Tyranid, they have so many high units. You can actually potentially get that mana savings back. I mean, you do need to be in a position where like you kind of need gargoyles or stuff that helps you take back a lost board. I might have lethal here. Pretty sure this is lethal. The Tomb World that game. The Immortal Dynasty, I think it's called. The get the armor and reduce your cost thing by 1. It didn't impact that game very much. I probably would have been better off just like curving out. This is a good hand. There's a question of do we keep this Royal Warden because it's a 6-drop. Even this 5-drop is a bit questionable. So is that Elder or Tau? I can't remember. If it is Eldar, and they're as good as I think they are, we could be in for a real game. Excuse me. I had to see if we're going first or second too. If we're going second, I probably would mulligan the 5 and the 6. Spared a potentially humiliating matchup there. Oh, here we go. I get to go first. So going first, I would probably keep the Dimensional Breach. Going second, I think having early game is more important. Oof.
I will reshape this galaxy into a place of order and unity.
We bring death from above, as Cain's
Remember,
spear did
punch
before.
first, then hero power on your first turn. That way you actually get the heal. Because you can't go above your max health. So if you use your hero power first, you won't go to 41. You'll just lose out on that heal. Alright, Alvar. Are you as OP as you were for me? I mean, they have a different hero, which doesn't give them waystones,
Hold still.
so it might not be as good.
When the wind cries, retribution has arrived.
Wow, they made that trade for us. That's pretty cool. Oh, maybe they just really wanted their stone. You know, I'd never thought of doing that playing as Eldar. Maybe sometimes you do just trade in stuff so you can guarantee the Spirit Stone. Anywho, speaking of that, let's check out this thing. So next turn, we got an interesting question. Lich Guard or Dimensional Breach? Lich Guard is potentially just going to take over the game with this right behind it. Did they just... Oh, but is it permanent? Well, that's kind of cool. So definitely a better Lich Guard here. It didn't develop, so it's likely going to live. Meaning we can just abuse it with this reanimator.
I bring the swift demise.
Hold still.
He's getting kind of beat up. Shoot. Do I just trade it in and reanimate it? Oh, we use this. And then we still get to play this. I kind of want to play this, but no, this is just way better. So they have the solid early game that makes Eldar so good. We're doing okay. They did kind of skip turn 4, giving their Warlord Shuriken 2, though that is something that might be an okay thing to skip a turn for. Because that's like similar to our Immortal Dynasty card. It's like going on your hero, so it's like just as strong in Marina as it is in Constructed. Though again, you might want synergies in your deck to help you retake the tempo boss. Huh.
You tread an accursed path.
Alright, let's do this, get some blast. They can definitely... We can't... Oh, we could kill this off. We could, right? Can this hit anything? Oh no, it has to be an enemy. Dang. Well, I'm gonna get in some damage there. I guess I'm gonna play this. Unless I really. I guess I'll try to get this advantage we have. Okay, there's another solid payoffs. It's not they're super powerful summons. Actually just fine. Wait, what happened? What? I missed something. How did they kill 3 of my things with only 2 attacks? Opponent plays the Wraith card. Opponent plays Path of the Warrior. So range attack against Necron?
The stars will not wait.
Oh, this has flank. Okay, I got it. Do I play this? The other option is like these 3 cards. That might work. Let me see. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, we gotta play this. Get him down to 7. So I'm feeling pretty good here. I mean, obviously, we're behind on board. Depending, like, if they play 8 mana worth of stuff, we're gonna be behind on board. And by stuff, I mean troops.
We are the raging winds.
Okay. 6 mana worth of stuff. Alright, we'll test this.
My duty to
What's the
defend
damage, Overin or my Warlord? Warlord. So this is just Vanguard, but slightly worse, because it doesn't protect your troops. So why is this card good? It seems bad. It's like a 9, 10, 5, 9 with 2 armor and Vanguard wouldn't be that good, right? Or is that good?
I am the bloodied blade of Cain.
It's not gonna work. It's to survive the attack to get it.
Surround them!
It's gonna work, but
Strangle
it's
them
not.
like the serpent!
I'm vulnerable. Let me see if we just have lethal first, but it's too it's not fair.
I must leave now.
Yeah.
But this is not the end.
Well, hey, we beat Eldar. We beat Eldar. Is Necron secretly OP, or is Eldar just not as OP as I thought? Like, he played good cards. I think the only thing he missed was that turn forward to give his Warlord 2 Shuriken. And otherwise, I can't think of any turns where he missed. Don't want to keep a 9 against them. I'm going first, so I'll keep the 5. Oh, I thought this was the 2 damage protocol. No, I don't want to keep that.
I will reshape this galaxy into a place of order and unity.
You are defiling sacred ground and will now face his judgment.
Oh, the voice line is like, no, this time no, when you have died, or something, like, referencing the fact that these guys keep coming back to life. No 2-drop. That's huge.
Those of the frontier, you will be judged.
Deny that faith is why I did that attack. This card is so good. Track Praetorian, it's such good stats, and then it also has Vanguard and Remnant. So our turn 4 is going to be a little bit awkward, but then turn 5 will be back in business.
The blood of martyrs is the seed of the Imperium.
Must have had a really bad hand. Ooh, look at that curve. Necron Warrior is so bad, but It is a 2-mana card. Oh, I can't. I can't keep it. It's so bad. I already have 2-mana card.
I will reshape this galaxy into a place of order and unity.
I'll draw
In
something
the
back to
Emperor's
it.
name, I will end you.
I'm already kind of regretting playing this because no, I'm not. Yeah, but I probably shouldn't have played one and two. Like, the reason you played on 2 against a warlord who can deal with it with their hero power is if you don't want them developing. But the thing is, with my hand, we didn't care if they developed because I was probably hero powering. But since we drew this 3, we're pretty happy they didn't develop. But if we hadn't have drawn that 3. Now, I might attack in here because of their prayer being able to shoot this guy off, so... I'm feeling good with mulliganing that Necron Warrior. Like, sure, I could have played it this turn, but it's doing nothing. And potentially, you know, drawing into something I can actually play here coming up would be good.
No sister will be left behind.
Definitely the old choice, huh? Attack.
I must protect.
We're playing Extermination Protocol just to not float any mana. Let me see, can she heal herself? It looks like she can, so I'm not going to do any damage actually on her. I'm definitely not just shooting the Morbin at all. The nice thing here is that if they want to kill this in one shot with her, they have to do melee attack. And the reason why they would want to kill it in one attack is so that they can then kill the remnant. They might pick up on the fact I don't have reanimation, because like I never reanimated our Triarch, which I would have if I had reanimation for it. So if they pick up on that, they would know they don't have to worry about moving the remnant, and they could just do like 2 small bumps with this.
No heretic shall pass.
Doesn't help. Doesn't change any of the math. Oh, unless you want to do the mortar. Okay. That's good. You know, that was good. So. Do I use this to deny? They've already played their free the defense card that gives them a faith. Being at 2 faith isn't a big thing. It's just if they get to 3, it's where things become iffy. So. This is a pretty slow hand I have, but luckily they're not doing much. Oh, thank goodness. That is not very good against my deck. So, we're happy they spent good time on that. Alright, so this is a turn where I might just want to deny that faith.
his divine
That's
authority!
rough. That's rough. So I don't think I streamed this revelation I had, but this can go on the Warlord. Any unit, not troop. So they can buff her up. I almost want to do this on it, but almost is not the same as actually.
Intruder, powering doomsday
Blind
blaster.
Faith. Develop this awesome. Oh! Ugh. Attack, then play this against the martyrs. Yep. Sorry, Stalker. Yeah. Have your extra. Oof. That's a blowout. Alright, this is looking rough. I might need to play this. I'm just really
I have
worried
seen worse. I have vanquished worse.
about like a huge minion coming down that I want to hit. But I don't know if I can allow them to have another those, but like say they play a Triumph of St. Catherine. Ay.
It's my duty to defend the Nemesis.
Let them have 2 faith. And they're gonna buff her up again.
I am the light to your darkness.
Lich Guard. That I'm just pretty sure I'm doing every time. I mean, the only time I don't is when I play him, but I think that's too much tempo loss. So, from here, we could do this, or this. I don't have any way to resurrect this right now, so it's probably one of these two. This can take out a unit. We could take out both of them if we play this turn. If they had the Triumph of St. Catherine, they probably would have played it by now. So... I think I'm gonna play this. Recognize the faith. Then going to 5 is another break. So. Doesn't put on board as much, like if I had played this, but yeah, it was a close call. This might have been the better play. Dimensional Breach. But man, if we let that thing live for going up to 5/5, this is already really hard with her at 4/4.
With wings of faith, we soar to
See that
glory!
midpoint? If they had had 5 faith there, they would have gotten 3 health on their stuff. I wonder if they miscalculated, because playing that card did nothing. It didn't save those Ephraim. I guess it did extra damage against me here. So now we have a pretty interesting turn. We could do Oberyn and Hero Power, or we could do like Lich Guard and this. I think that's just
Time is fleeting.
something.
How dare I say otherwise?
Hey. That should have. No, their Zephyrin died on their turn. So. Oh. Is that gonna fall clear? Oh, because of the martyr they got it clear. No. Oh, yes. Okay. Hello, Tomb World. Oops, portal. They're doing this first. Got this. Really, the only way to get back into the screen would be like trying relics of Saint Catherine into divine intervention, so that way they have the 8 faith. So all this stuff.
No heretic shall pass.
They could maybe do some like of that, like ping damage clear that they just did the previous turn with. Arco Flagellant, and I can't remember the other card, the 4-mana thing that does one. It's the file from Hearthstone.
I am the light to your darkness.
I'm pretty sure it's lethal.
With unwavering faith!
Enemy position.
I'm pretty sure this is lethal if we can just get everyone in without dying to the martyrs. Well, we're 5-0 with Lich here. Necron. Chaos, I do not want Immortal Pride. They play big stuff. They buff big stuff. This isn't going to be very helpful. These are just a little too expensive to keep in our hand. Those are some good-looking cards. Wow. Lich Guard's quite good against Chaos because they tend to have high.
I will reshape this
attack over
galaxy
range
into a
stuff.
place of order and unity.
We are returned.
Kind of a question coming up here is: are we going to play Toonblade on 3? If they don't play anything, if they do play
I
anything,
soothe
yeah.
the dark gods. Enemy position.
draw a 1-mana spell, we could drop Technomancer. Animate this potentially.
I live in your nightmares.
Oh, you can't attack. Of course, the one showed me. Wow, do I curse the Pharaon? Yep. I just, like, turn 5, I want to play this into as uncontested a board as possible. So... Ooh, and we get pretty lucky where they're skipping this turn.
Eternal. I am death.
We're looking really solid. Like, they don't have many ways of dealing with this. All their rush stuff is melee based. They have like range, so he's killing it, whatever's attacking into him. Oh, I did not know that card existed. Ah, they can get rid of Remnant. You know, well done. Well done. I did not think Chaos could come back from that situation. They showed it's possible.
Till I say otherwise.
I just saw we drew 2 more of those, so this game is looking pretty in the bag. I did not know Chronomancer had Remnant. This card is much better than I realized.
Your body will serve as a vessel.
Say. So let me see. You can do. You can do 4, 5, 6. Those are the 5 mana. Yeah. Oh, I should have
cannot
played this
do that.
first. We get 2. But we did get a taunt, quite nice, protecting air. We could go crazy next turn. If this lives, and they don't kill this plus the Remnant,
I live in your nightmares.
I could have played this, and then like resurrected this a bunch of times, and just like burned it down. But
Reanimate.
going to hold on, slow down. Oh, I can't undo it. I was gonna see if Technomancer could get the job done, but actually I don't think it can. See if we can get whether it resurrects him or not, so we just want the guaranteed resurrect there. We're just gonna chill.
I will rise again from this defeat and claim my vengeance.
Go Necron. Okay, Eldar. We beat them the last round. Let's do another round. I like all these cards, but it's definitely way too many 5s to keep. I think I keep the Reanimator over the Chronomancer. Like, we're definitely keeping Lich Guard because when you start reanimating, this is how you hold up. Are we definitely keeping Lich Guard? No!
I will reshape this
Tyler,
galaxy
you
into a
know
place
enough
of
time for me to
order
think.
and unity.
Okay, so the
We
reason why you
bring
might not
death
keep
from
Lichguard
above
against
as Cain's spear did before.
Eldar is because they have a lot of vehicles, and Lichguard just sucks against vehicles. So maybe we were supposed to mulligan the Lichguard though, and just reanimate him because at least he has ranged attack. Half a thought to not play this to guarantee us having no minions on turn 4 with this, but tempo is important. Always in arena, but especially against Eldar so that we can try to deny their spirit stones. In case you're wondering, we will be playing this almost no matter what, even if we have this troop down, just because we'll take the body. If we need a hero power, that could be
Strike and fade.
Now, I guess I could have traded this in to get the 2-2, but like I'd rather have a 3-2 out than a 2-2, and like the 3 damage isn't worth it. Plus, we'd rather keep this remnant around.
We are the raging
Nice. That card is really good. Is it only 5 mana? Wait, 6 mana. How did they play this? Cheaters. How did they play that? Oh, from the Sam remnant vehicle. Wow. Now we're in a pickle because Lichguard is just flailing against that. So I could just play Chronomancer. I don't really see what other option I have.
Time is fleeting until I say otherwise.
I have this painful bump.
I bring a swift demise.
Oh, my Lichguard is so bad this game. I could have imagined it. Wow. Okay. I think we just play this.
Is it you?
Stun this. Wow. Drain. They can get their sniper off on the Psychomancer, I guess. But they won't be able to kill the Remnant.
Let our enemies feel the rushing wind of death.
We're getting pretty demolished here. Let's just take out Spare Crystal. I was gonna do another painful bump there, but that's a good excuse not to. His Doomstalker could be quite good. Depends if they're gonna have hard removal. I think the only hard removal is that 8 mana card, which this has 9 health, so it wouldn't be too bad.
Death rains from the skies.
Okay. Oh, this is so risky.
Detecting intruder. Powering Doomsday Blaster.
Hold on. I definitely need to do this attack. I like this. Wait, no, this would have protected itself. Oh, I didn't need to do that attack. Oh well. So if they do have that 8 damage spell, they have lethal. If they have it in their deck, they're gonna have lethal as soon as they draw it. I should not have made that attack. I could have... It would have been fine just sitting here. It looks like they don't have it. If they had it, they'd probably be slamming it right now. So we might have dodged a bullet, but that was a big misplay. I didn't need to make that attack with my Warlord. Maybe I needed to because it was just trading here, but this protects itself.
When the wind cries, retribution has arrived.
We would have 2 more health basically, because they probably would have attacked him now. Actually, no, we would have taken 79 damage. So in the end, it doesn't even matter.
It's my duty to defend the Nemesis.
Yeah, I don't really see any other play we could have done here. I could have shot this down with hero power and here, but 3, so that'll give us 6. I probably just have to play Lich Guard, which will just get farmed.
I am the bloodied blade of Cain.
Looks like it. Alright. We're stuck by Eldar. Which does kind of point to Eldar being the top dog in Arena. Absolutely keeping this. They go wide with their bots a lot. Oh, and absolutely not keeping Lich Guard. The not having ranged attack is a pretty big downside.
I will reshape this galaxy into a place of order and unity.
Talks have failed. We have no choice but to fight.
Play this? What's the point? They're just gonna attack into it. Oh, this card is so bad. So we have a couple options here. We could guarantee kill this with our hero power, or we could develop this. If we develop this, and the blast hits this, then they just attack into it and we're pretty sad. But if the blast hits our warlord, we're pretty happy. So it comes down to a 50-50 scenario.
The stars will not wait.
Can I chance it?
Lord of the Necron, you will be judged.
Oof. Lost the 50-50. They can also get rid of the remnant with their drone. Shrunken is our opponent.
Activating stealth field.
Good. They probably don't know this, but you can actually attack while in stealth and you won't lose it. That's only a Hearthstone thing where you lose the stealth when you attack. And I guess camouflage you lose too. So good turn for that. Oh, I could have done the solar pulse. I don't think it would have been worth it, but also, did you see that? We won that 1 out of 3. We definitely wanted it to hit us and not either of these, so maybe makes up for that last RG. Might be going for Immortal Pride next. Interesting. Didn't want to attack into that with your Warlord because you're using it to attack into Scythe? It doesn't make sense. That did not make sense.
Weapon
What was
systems
that?
charged.
I might have to Scythe Soul too. We'll see. But I don't think there's much. I'm gonna wait until it gets even better. So, like, we could have Scythe Assault cleared the board, but we almost cleared the board anyways. Just with our attacks and getting down that Dynasty card. Getting that armor down, your card is going to help out. Could have also played this, but without anything to reanimate, it doesn't seem as good. You're stunned? You are stunned. Marker Light or the Blast do we want to get rid of? Are we playing Lich Guard or are we playing Chronomancer?
The stars will
We're
not
playing
wait.
Chronomancer. Guard not having any ranged attack.
Until I say otherwise.
Painful here, so I actually think the Marker Light is more of a problem right now. The Blast 2. It's like Blast 2 against these guys is only 1. Here it hurts, I guess. Which they got. I have to probably take a pause after this game. So if I were them, I mean, I don't know what's in their hand, but well, yeah, that seems like a fun play.
Greater
the
good brooks
rest of
no
my things.
obstacle.
I guess there's like a decision to make it take out any remnants instead. Really, that's the remnant you would take out, but yeah, I think dealing my flyer would have been too difficult. So even we got a little lucky to do that. Now I think I'm gonna play the Lich card.
I am death.
I just realized this guy can reanimate himself because he's remnant. That's pretty awesome. Because you get the talent in your hand for the whole turn, so you attack and trade him off, and then you play his own reanimate himself. That's pretty awesome. This card's awesome. It's just good stats too.
Study the enemy's vulnerabilities and exploit them.
Or just Scythe Assault. So the thing about Solar Pulse is this has Vanguard for the turn, so...
I cannot do that.
I decided I'd rather wait till I can like ping off the one where it only does 2 damage against for that turn, and just like deploy more defense to keep this guy alive. Man, so we are in long strike territory. If you have long strike, you definitely play it here. It would pretty much wipe our board and allow you to kill a couple remnants. Right, you play the long strike, you give this 3 marker life. He just kills it.
Initiated.
Hero attacks here, long strike kills this. And you still, I think, have 1 or 2 more attacks to kill off some remnants. This is our side mission. Nice. Want the Lich Guard? Probably. These remnants not going away is super nice. These guys are awesome.
Activating reanimation protocol.
7-1. One loss was to Eldar. Eldar might be a dog, but I mean, hey, 7-1. We're doing really good here with Necrons. Gonna take a quick break. Until then, in the dark universe where war is on every front, may the Force be with you.